Welcome back, or if you're new here, hello, my name is Katie, and today I'm going to be reacting to episode 3 of Hat Atelier, and I am so excited to continue this show. The first 2 episodes were so magical. I loved them. So I'm really excited to see what happens in this episode, because the end of the second episode, we had Kiefer go off to do, his things, and he left COCO under the care of Agot, who is going to probably be a little hard on her, wants her to prove herself. These kids have gone through clearly a lot to become apprentices, and in Agot's eyes, it's just kind of been handed to COCO on a plate, so she wants her to prove herself. So I'm really interested to see where this goes, because the characters are so cute and all their little personalities are so different and cute. So I'm so excited to learn more about them and how COCO fits into this new world she's found herself in. So before we get into it, if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. You can also join my Patreon if you want to see fully uncut early access reactions to Hat Atelier and everything else I'm currently reacting to. It's $3 a month over there, and I really appreciate the support. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 3 of Hat Atelier. Oh! That's a shortcut. Oh. Wow, she's so cool. またとんでもないことをやらかしたそうじゃないか。聞いたぞ。新しい弟子の。だって関係あるかもしれないんだろう。つばり棒の連中と。Brimmed caps。禁止魔法が使われたのは4年ぶり。大事な手がかりだ。そういうわけじゃないよ。剣がまだだから正式な弟子でもないしね。なんだまだ。早すぎるよ。それに時期も悪い。今の時期、試験会場のダダ山脈は1年で一番標高が高い。こんな時に試験は受けさせられないよ。So, I was gonna say it must be really difficult, but okay, they might actually die. Great, okay. Oh my god, her little outfit is so cute. Wait, is she putting her through the test anyway? I'm just wondering, does Agot know the conditions of this test right now? If Kiefer's saying they shouldn't go through it right now, they could be killed. Does Agot know this? I would like to assume that she doesn't know and she just wants to, but is she allowed to be putting her through this test while he's not here supervising? Oh, she's so cute. How could you say no? Oh, she's gonna give them to her. Aw. Great. Perfect. That's just wonderful. Oh, that's so fun. I love her so much. She's so cute. Whoa, you have to get up there? I mean, the shoes will come in handy, right? You got the shoes. Will she be able to control these? They take some getting used to. I don't know.
Yeah.
イフリー先生の言う通り、歩きたての子馬みたい。
Aww.
飛べた。飛べたら頂上まであっという間だもんね。よし、頑張ろう。
Oh my god, she's so cute. She's so determined. Yes, girl. Whoa, an underwater city?
大講堂に住めばわざわざ取りに来なくても済むのに。弟子だって連れてくればいいんだ。大講堂は魔法使いの本拠地。必要なものは
I wonder why he doesn't live here. Does he have more freedom not in here?
ないようだな。
Oh, he hates it.
弟子たちはしっかり見ててやれよ。あのくらいの子供たちは大人のいないところで何をやらかすかわからない。
Yeah, like sending them on a dangerous task that might get them killed.
さっきよりだいぶバランス取れるようになってきたかも。
Aww.
もうちょっと上の方まで。
She's doing so well. She's such a fast learner. I still think she's doing better than like what I could do, to be fair. She's still a fast learner. What is that? What is that? Oh my god. That is so Totoro coded. What is that little guy? I would die for him. I would die for him. What is he? I love him. Brush buddy. I love him. Oh my god. Can we keep him forever? Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh no, she's... Oh no. Oh my god, girl. She's having the worst luck. God, that's so pretty. No.
あれ？ねえアガト、ココ見てない？そろそろご飯の時間なのに。試験のためにダダ山脈に行ってるから。え？一人で？まだアトリエに来たばっかなのに止めなかったの？通は来る前に受けるでしょ。そうだ。
She's so harsh.
あんな簡単な試験さえ受からないなら。
Clearly, I feel like, you know, Agot and like these other girls have been through a lot to be able to become apprentices, and it is like a very what's the word? It's an achievement, you know. It's a privilege to be able to be an apprentice. So she's very you know, I worked really hard for this, and it kind of looks like you didn't work hard for this at all. Even though, I mean, COCO went through something traumatic. Not really comparable. It's just like a situational thing. But I feel like Agot, you know, she's gonna hold this like resentment because she has clearly worked so hard. But it makes me really curious about like her backstory and stuff, because what makes her so like protective over the hard work that you have to do to be able to be a part of this. You know what I mean? Like, the other girls don't seem to care as much. So, like, she interests me because it's like, what's going on that makes her feel so strongly about this? Or maybe it's just because, you know, she worked hard and thinks that everybody should, and that there's nothing more to it. But I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued why she is the way that she is, you know? Right. And she hates outsiders, and I'm still really curious that that's like capitalized and stuff, and they say it like that because obviously they've grown up, like maybe she's grown up a little differently to these girls with parents who are very traditional in the whole idea of like this magic should be kept sacred to the people who were, you know, descendants of this pact and stuff. But it's interesting as well, as she says, like the people that are around her, she gains nothing from them. Like, that's how she views her peers. And it's such an interesting way to view it, I think. Oh, she sent her there thinking she'll fail. She knows the danger? Okay. She knows the danger. And I'm just like, did she do one as dangerous as this? Like, that's really harsh. And, you know, this is just suggesting to me that Coco's gonna do it and it's gonna be quite shocking, but still. Jesus. Like, how does a child have that kind of attitude? I wonder how he's gonna react. Like, is he gonna be mad? Probably. I was gonna say, is she gonna draw it on her feet? Now that could be an idea. Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, right, okay. Oh my god. Oh. She'll figure it out, right? She will. Yes, you can. Kiefer saw potential in you. And you've literally been drawing since you were a child, so. In a different way, but you created magic with your fabrics. Oh. And that was a struggle to begin with, too. Oh. And yet she persisted and impressed him. Aww. You do. She... Aww. Oh, her mom sang. Oh my god. This is making me emotional. She's experimenting. She's thinking outside the box. Oh my god, so cute. Yes, keep him forever. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's doing it. Oh, well, oh. Something's happening at least. She's flying. Oh my god. She made her own spell. Wow. God, she's so smart. I love her. She did grab it, right? Oh, maybe not. God, it's like really hard to see as well. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. The like love for her mom and their relationship that's shown in this. Oh. Oh. Yes.
一人でダダ山脈に試験を受けに行ったのかい。危険すぎる。今すぐ止めに行かないと。でも中断したら失格じゃん。そもそもまだ受けるには早すぎる。ここにもしものことがあったら、失うのはあの子だけじゃないんだ。
Interesting. Yay, she's coming back so she can't fail.
COCO.
No. And she's so excited to show her even though it was so dangerous. Agot, you better feel a little bit bad about this.
COCO、万全の準備も基礎知識も足りないままで、むやみに魔法を使うのがすごく危険だってこと。君はもう知ってるはずだ。一歩間違えたら死んでいたかもしれないんだよ。もう二度とこんなことはしないで。
ごめんなさい、キーフリー先生。
それに、危険を冒してまで証明しなくても、君はもう僕の弟子だ。
She get a little witch uniform. Oh my god, that little guy is so cute. Oh, I'm emo.
魔法を悪用しないために頭にはめる。枷でもある。
Oh my god, I'm like emotional as fuck.
それを被っている限り、その重みを忘れないで。とんがり
Yay.
帽子は君の魔法を見ている。
She looks so cute.
大事にするんだよ。
Hello. Were they watching? I wonder if that was the same person that actually gave her the book initially, which is so interesting. Okay, there's a couple of things that I want to take away from that episode. The first thing is that Keyfree telling COCO that like what she did, like casting spells without the proper knowledge, is like dangerous, which yes, I'm sure it is. But when he was in the Great Hall and they were kind of implying that he, you know, doesn't want to live there, he hates the Great Hall, that's like I guess the place that most witches live, it's like their stronghold, however they worded it. Something tells me that like Keyfree kind of goes against the grain a little bit, like maybe doesn't follow traditions as he like just kind of preached to COCO there. Not saying that like he should encourage her to just make up spells and, you know, put herself in danger, but it's just interesting that I get those implications that, you know, maybe he doesn't quite do everything by the book. You know what I mean? I think it's interesting that I feel like Keyfree, like he loves his students, he worries about them, he was obviously worried about COCO, but he has this like ulterior motive too. Like we know he's after these like brimmed cap people. Clearly, like what we know so far is that I assume it's these people that were at the end of that episode watching COCO, and the ones that gave her the picture book. They're dangerous because literally they're handing this shit out to children. God knows what else they're doing, right? So he's clearly been looking for these people for a time, and COCO is like a key for what he is looking for. So while I think he cares, of course, about his students and loves them, you know, it's interesting that he also has his own motive for keeping them safe. And then Agot is such an interesting character. Again, like, she did not expect COCO to come back from that test, like, probably even alive, right? We'll just go as far as that. She probably didn't even expect her to come back alive. She was aware of the dangers. I think that's quite sad, but, you know, to me, there's something more going on with her character. You know, like I said, what is her backstory? Like, what has made her feel so headstrong about this, so protective about this? Is like the environment she grew up in. Maybe her parents are like people who really drive home these ideals that like magic is, you know, ours and not for anybody else, and, you know, maybe worked her to the bone so that she could become a witch, and that she's kind of adopted that, like absorbed that energy from parents or something. You know, that's kind of what that's giving to me. You know, she's obviously, I mean, it's hard because like you kind of want to be like, oh, she's, you know, she's pissed off that she came back. That's so mean. But like you have to remember that these are children. So like she's going to have like whatever's going on with her. Like, it's clear that she has complex emotions about this. And so seeing COCO come back from something that, you know, she deems as like, she shouldn't have been able to do that because of her standing in the world of magic. And, you know, she was very confident that she wouldn't be able to do it. And then she did. It's kind of like she has to face that now. Like, maybe everything that she knows about traditions and, you know, doing XYZ to become an apprentice maybe isn't always how it goes. And that's something that she's going to have to face in her relationship with COCO, which I think will be very, very interesting. I thought it was so cute that, like, even though COCO went through all of those horrors, I mean, it was just really hard, but she still, instead of like, you know, maybe some people would react to that by going, why the fuck did you send me there? Like, I really struggled. I almost died. This happened. She was just really excited to show her that she did it. It kind of shows how, like, it shows the kind of heart that COCO has and the kind of character that she is. I thought that was really cute to show that, because yeah, people, you know, some people could be really mad that like they sent her out there and would have maybe put two and two together that they knew how dangerous it was. But COCO was just like excited to show her that she did it, which I think says a lot about her. Another thing that I really love about this show is, you know, as someone who is really close to their mum, I personally really love the, in that episode especially, oh my God, it's like making me tear up just talking about it. But like her like having to figure things out and think outside the box and coming back to like her relationship with her mum. And like, she didn't grow up with magic, but she did grow up with like this magical relationship with her mom that like taught her things that made her create her own magic. As Kiefer said, you know, her craftsmanship is magic. And so those little nods to like her relationship to her mom and wanting to save her mom is extremely heartwarming to me. Just as someone who is very close with their mom, I thought that was really, really sweet. I think another thing that's really interesting about COCO and Agot's dynamic, Agot talks about COCO as an outsider, and I think it's interesting how it shows that her talking like that, but COCO feels more a part of this little situation that they have going on than Agot actually does. By her kind of having this attitude that she has for whatever reason is actually making her look like an outsider, like isolating herself, which is really sad because, you know, whatever way she's kind of like grown up with these ideas of how magic should be shared with whoever, it's only isolating her. And I find that to be really sad. And I hope we see that kind of break down. Like, I hope we break down those barriers with Agot, because she's a very interesting character. She's clearly like a very talented witch. And so I hope that her and COCO kind of help each other along the way, you know? Like, I feel like COCO could have a lot to learn from her, but Agot could also have a lot to learn from COCO. You know what I mean? I'm so excited to get to know these characters more. I'm excited to get to know more about Kiefer and the brimmed hats and like everything that's going on with those. And I'm also just, you know, interested in his whole dynamic with the tradition of witches. And, you know, we've seen that he upholds traditions, you know, like he's against forbidden magic. He talks about the witch hat being like the symbol of like the shackles that bind them to not using forbidden magic. And it's like, you know, this like sacred thing. But there again, like there's implications there that he kind of maybe goes against the grain, or, you know, there's something about maybe traditions that he doesn't like because he doesn't like spending time at the Great Hall. He hates it. So that's very interesting to me. I'm really excited to learn more about him and these characters in general. I just think this show's magical. Like, it's funny, it's got serious elements, it's got these really heartwarming elements. It's really touching. The animation makes me feel it's like watching like a Ghibli movie, you know. It's like Brush Buddy, I would die for him, and it reminded me of like the comfort of watching My Neighbor Totoro. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, it's so magical. I feel like, you know, depending on how the story goes, right? I don't want to say things too early, but if this story is as good as everybody says it is, this could genuinely, and I don't say this like 3 episodes into an anime, but like this could be one of my favorites ever, just from like the feeling that I get from watching it. Like, I feel like this anime is magic. You know what I mean? I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. You can also join my Patreon if you want to. But yeah, in the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. A huge, huge thank you to all of my Patreon members whose support really, really helps my channel, and especially my highest tier members who are all on screen right now. I appreciate your support so much, and it really helps me continue doing what I love, which is sharing my reactions with you. So thank you so much.